Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back where we are fighting battles and conquering wars. Today we're going to be making an amazing breakfast that is very easy. If you're on the go, you're running late for work, or you have a hard time standing or hard time cooking, this is a great little breakfast that will help with your inflammation, that will help with the joint pain that you may be having. Let's also remember that what we put in our bodies in the morning is very important to how our day will run with our joints. So I want to share this little breakfast with you, and I hope that you enjoy it. It's simple and easy to make. Okay guys, we're all set. So what we're going to be making today, like I said, it's a quick little breakfast, on the go breakfast. All it is Greek yogurt. We have Greek yogurt here in a bowl. We have muesli. We have fresh blueberries and raspberries. I'm going to sprinkle a little cinnamon on there. And of course, our main thing, water. Don't forget your water in the morning. As soon as you get up, make sure you have a bottle of water by the bed. That helps lubricate the joints. That helps get you moving. Water is very important. We use Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is really good because it's packed with protein. It helps with keep our immune system healthy and tissue repairs. It helps with the joints. So Greek yogurt I find was better. I use the low-fat Greek yogurt, and I'll drop in the comments below what I've researched, the top 5 that are really good for inflammation. So we have fresh blueberries and raspberries. Raspberries, all fruit, most fruit are really good for inflammation. And we're on a healthy tip. We're trying to do a little better. We've fallen off a little bit, but we're gonna do better. So usually when I have yogurt, what I do is I'll pack it on with granola. But I found that muesli is much better, less calories. So we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of that on. And guys, this is really easy to make. So if your joints are, you're hurting in the morning like we normally are, this is a really great, easy breakfast. We're gonna sprinkle a little cinnamon on top, just a little bit. Now that looks delicious. That looks great. So I'm gonna show you guys this. Delicious that looks. That looks delicious. That looks delicious, guys. A little bit of cinnamon on top, sprinkled on top. It looks good. Very easy to make. Okay, now, so I shared that with you, and we're gonna go ahead and have breakfast. But when I first started eating muesli, I was like, I don't want no parts of it, but it is really good. Trying to watch your weight because weight is an important part. I have fallen off tremendously with my weight, and I can tell the difference. It's more on my knees now. I don't feel as like I did when I was about 15 pounds lighter. So that's one of my goals, to get back on track with my eating. Because when we find ourselves in a situation where, we're doing a little better, and then we'll start going back to things that caused us to be this way in the beginning, and we all fall off. We fall short. And, so it's not, when you're the first to realize, yeah, I need to make a change. So that's the most important part. But the thing is, getting back on track, it's not hard, it's just staying on track. So I want to encourage you today to try to stay on track with your eating. I know sometimes, I talk to people and it's hard to cook and it hurts to cook and your body is aching and all they're thinking about is just getting something to eat. And the first thing is what? Fast food or and something that's not good for them, because they can't cook, or they're in so much pain that they're trying to eat and go lay down. And I understand that, because I've been there before, and hey, I'm still there. When I still have pain, but not like I used to. But sometimes all I want to do is, I don't want to cook. I just want to go get me something quick so I can go to bed or relax my knees. We just have to remain proactive and not reactive. When you find a meal that's good for you, try to find something that can last you for 2 or 3 days versus just for that day. That way you don't have to worry about cooking for 2 or 3 days. And then when the third day, or when your food is about to run out, you can already have in the back of your mind, what are you going to make next? Everybody's saying, people don't understand my pain. People don't understand my pain, or they don't care. People can be mean, but sometimes they don't understand because they're not there. When you're in a situation and you haven't been in that situation before, it makes a difference to totally understand. So that way, I encourage you to reach out to people who are dealing with that, who can relate to you, versus people who can't, because they may not be being mean or don't care, because I'm sure that if they're in your life and they're close enough to you so you can talk to them about your pain, they care. They just don't know how to help you. They don't know the things to say. They probably are missing the old you. They got to get used to this, this person who's dependent on them, or this person that's constantly in pain. So I want to encourage you not to beat yourself up about that, or think that nobody cares, but because I'm sure that they care. It's just like with anything. If somebody was going through something that I haven't been through, I can't relate to them. I'll listen, but will I understand completely? No, I wouldn't. But I wouldn't give them a deaf ear or anything, but I cannot relate to them, so I probably couldn't give them the feedback that they're looking for, because I don't know what they're going through. I hear what they're going through, but to actually go through it, I wouldn't understand. So don't beat yourself up about that. Some people, they just don't care, but with that, you can't help that either. You can't control that either. So what you need to do is, find you groups that care, that have rheumatoid arthritis, or inflammation problem, or immune disease. Find those groups. I have a little mentor. It's only a few people, but it's small now. But eventually, we're gonna be big. We're thinking big. So yeah, just surround yourself with people who understand what you're going through, and don't think that the people you talk to about it don't care. They just don't understand. Invisible wounds are the most painful ones. So, when you're dealing with it and it's on the inside and you think nobody understands, it beats you up and you think about it more. But when you think about it, people really don't know what's on the inside, or how painful things are on the inside, because if it's not showing on the outside, like with somebody who this disease has crippled, like me a little bit, or somebody who can't walk, you can see that physically. But when you're dealing with something internal and people can't see it, and you can't expect people to have a microscope to look inside to see what's going on with you. Okay, I know she's hurting, so I need to do this. It's an adjustment. So sometimes we have to refocus our lens and think things thoroughly, because we really don't understand what's going on with our bodies until we start to really get into it and start to really research it. Because when I first got this disease, I had no clue. And then when I started getting all this pain, I was like, hey, because I thought it was something was just going to come and go away. Like, when I go to the doctor, I go, and, every time it goes away. But that's not the case. So if we don't really understand how, the effects and the different things that our body's going through, and the adjustments and the mood swings and whatever else that we may be struggling with, how can we expect people that we vent to understand when we really don't understand? That's why we have to surround ourselves, like I said, with people who understand the situation, people who understand that what you're going through, that you can't sleep at night, because the people sleeping at night, they don't want to hear about you can't sleep at night, because they're getting their rest. And it's sad to say, but it's true. It's the truth. That's just the world we live in. Sometimes I think people are really misunderstood by their actions. And like I said, I know everybody is not set out to do good, but I think, I've been in this situation before. I want somebody to understand me without me telling them what I'm going through. And that's not fair to them. The expectation I have from them, they don't even know what it is. Yeah, I'm expecting them to understand everything that I'm going through, or I'm expecting them to feel this type of way for me because I'm feeling this type of way. That's not how life works. So what we need to do, just embrace yourself and love on yourself and know that you're going to get through this. Rheumatoid arthritis, yeah, there's no cure for, but there are things that we can do to help with the pain, to help ourselves, especially if we're not doing right. Like I said, I'm not doing right now. I'm trying to get back on path, but I'm not doing what I was doing a year and a half ago. I'm not doing that, and I need to get back on that, because this is how I look at it. If God healed me, He did His part. Now He's not gonna come down here and make me eat right. That's common sense. That's on me. So He done His part, so it's up to me to do mine. And sometimes, like with ice cream, I can't have ice cream. So I had a milkshake a few months ago, and I had a milkshake. And as soon as I drank that milkshake, my hands began to hurt, and I was like, you know better. You know better. So when we know better, we do better. My buttocks were starting to hurt that night, and I was like, I haven't felt this pain in over a year. Almost 2 years. So I was like, you know what? That's not even worth it. I love milkshakes. Don't get me wrong. But these milkshakes, they're not even worth me can't sleep at night. I can sleep at night now, and that's a blessing. When I went from can't sleep at all 1 hour until sleeping at night until I have to go to the bathroom, milkshake be gone. You're not even worth that. It's not even worth it. So I just want you guys to stay encouraged. Just remember, there is someone who cares. The people that you think don't care, they do care. They just don't understand the situation. They just don't understand the new you. So, maybe you need to have a sit down and have a one-on-one with them. When you got to learn yourself and feel yourself and find yourself before you can have somebody else to learn yourself and feel you and find you as well. Okay? So we got to give a little to get a little. That's fair. That's fair enough. So with that being said, I hope you guys try this great breakfast out. And remember, don't forget your water. This is an awesome little breakfast. You can make this on the go if you're going to work. You can make it the night before and just sit it in your little container and take it to work for the next morning. Or you can make it the same day and take it to work, or you can have it at home like I'm having. But whatever you do, make this. This is a great little breakfast with a lot of nutrients in it that will not cause you to be stiff, that will help you. Remember, whatever you put in your body in the morning is very important. It is very important, along with your water. So with that being said, I love you guys. Tune back in. We have a lot of great videos coming your way. We have a lot of information coming your way. I hope you guys like this recipe. If you try this recipe out, put it in the comments below and let me know how you liked it. If you added anything, you took anything out, let me know. If you added something, let me know. I'm greedy. I want to add it in mine too. That's right. We're here together. I'm here to love on you. You love on me back. Whatever battle's coming your way, fight those battles, conquer those wars, and you're greater than a conqueror. I love you. God bless you. Stay prayed up. Keep your chest up. Keep your head up. Mwah. Fighting battles, conquering wars, all day, every day. And remember, no matter what battle you're fighting, you're going to conquer that war.